Hey, what's up, Bobo? It's Friday the 21st, I think, of May 2021, and we worked a half day today, so I'm gonna do a garden vlog for 2021 as well. Let's get into the review.
My 9% compassion. Fuck beat. I was trying to beat the case. I ain't beat that case, bitch. I did the race. Skirt, beat it up. Where I nut shorty face.
Okie dokie. So first things first. This right here you can see is a whole lot of mint. All of this, it's just because this is my pathway here, you know, and the mint just grew right in the middle. This is that new mint from last year, and it's all over the place. It's almost a problem. Isn't that fun? But there's new mint, clearly. But more importantly, over here, this is my garlic. So this is where I had the garlic last year, right? And as you can see, well, it's kind of hot and humid today, and garlic doesn't like that, and it just stormed like last night. But as you can see, the garlic's growing, plenty green. I'm actually able to get to it and tend to it this year because last year it was like boxed in around the pumpkins, and that wasn't poggers. But now you can see the garlic growing well. Probably gonna want to pick that in like a month because you pick garlic really early in the year because it's a root vegetable. You plant it in the fall and then the next spring you harvest it. It's interesting like that. And over here, I was at Home Depot, so I picked up a strawberry plant, and it actually came with a strawberry on the edge.
Holy shit, I just hit a
But sadly, yeah, the strawberry got eaten by something, so I wasn't able to eat it. It was just about ready to cook. As you can see, we got some fresh leaves coming in. We got some older leaves, so this is pretty good. Hopefully I'll get plenty of strawberries in the future. Now, as you can see here, this is my patch where I've planted sweet corn this year. I'm using some seeds that I saved from previous years, as well as some fresh seeds I bought, because hybrids are good to have because they grow faster and better than second generation seeds. It's a thing. Also, I was at the store and I picked up some lettuce seeds, and you can see here, I just kind of like threw them around so they're all over. It was a bad idea. But you know what? I've got some lettuce growing, so I can just like pick this, see it's a leaf, and look at this. Oh, lettuce. And as you can see here, here's the peas again from the other side. But this is a little patch. It looks like grass, which it is, but it's wheat grass.
You planted grass?
So, you know, as you remember, the bunnies kind of raided my wheat stalks. So I had to, like all my wheat died. I got like one plant that lived, so that's like all the seeds from that basically. But yeah, so I planted the wheat, and hopefully I can actually get wheat this year. Probably not enough to make bread, but I'll certainly try. All those seeds actually I got from some of the mats from landscaping, because they're made of like hay, so they just have like extra seeds in there. So that's cool. But yeah, as you can see here, we've got the popcorn, and so I just planted like a bunch of popcorn seeds all over. I am not seeing any sprouts yet, but popcorn likes the heat. It's only just starting to get hot, so that's good. I've got a lot of weeds here. I'll probably pick those here and there, but overall I put some mulch over it, so it should be good. Yeah. Over here, you can see I took the far corner of my garden and I dedicated the whole thing to pumpkins, because, you know, pumpkins really like their space.
No, I mean, there's room for two. Come on, shuffle up.
They like to crawl and creep all throughout the land, and yeah, so I gave them plenty of room. They're all in the little corner here. I planted them kind of throughout. They have yet to sprout too, but they take a while to sprout, so it's really patience with them. I always plant too many because I keep thinking that they're not sprouting, and then they sprout. So they're coming along. As you can see, I've got some more lettuce in here, so that's good. But then, you know, going across, you know, I've got my little walkway here, which connects to that walkway. I did more planting of the garden this year. But here you can see the carrots. So I finished planting with the seeds that I had last year, right? I planted out like all the seeds I had from last year, And sadly, the seeds that I stored from last year that I like grew went moldy. I didn't know that was like a thing, but yeah. So I didn't have any seeds that I grew last year. I just used the old seeds I had left over. Sorry, the neighbor's mowing their lawn. It's really loud. But I still had some seeds. So as you can see, well, first of all, I've got some fresh little carrot sprouts here and kind of sporadically around. The germination rates were not great this year. I could have done better. But as you can see, like, I've got this big old carrot plant left over from like last year. Like, there was still the carrot in the ground and it grew back up. And I have a couple of those. Like, I've got one over there and over there, and even stretching over into my potato patch. So as you can see, I dedicated a lot more space to potatoes because I thought it was a more valuable crop to grow, right? So these are all potato plants that have all already sprouted up, as you can see. But in between, like, this is what kind of where I had my my carrots kind of went like that. So some carrots are even in this patch, and as you can see, I missed some. Like, that's a carrot plant, and then there's some carrot plants here and here. Those weren't seeded, those were already in the ground, which is, dude, check it out. It's a worm. And over here, this is that apple, the Honeycrisp apple tree that like my mom picked up from Home Depot. It's been in this bucket all throughout winter, and I guess it survived winter in the bucket because it's, you know, it's got buds coming out and it's sprouting. So like, that's kind of cool.
This is the ALS Piss Your Pants Challenge.
It lived. I don't know where this thing's going or if it's gonna go anywhere. It's weird. But you see, this is the apple plant that I planted from seed. And I think at some point it got like, the stem got broken off because I couldn't find it at the beginning of the year, but then all of a sudden it just kind of like sprouted out of the ground from the remnants of the old stem. So as you can see, the apple plant is alive and well. I think it's getting on like 2 years old now. Yeah. So that's cool. And this is kind of my composting trash pile. So I'll like pile up leaves and sticks and grass here. And then throughout the year, if I need any extra mulch, I just pull it out of here and bring it over to the garden. Works out pretty well. But yeah. So as you can see, this is the garden setup so far. Seems to be going well. I expect to see a, I'll make a follow-up vlog, but I expect you to make a reply vlog. Yeah, have fun, smash like, and subscribe.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. No, I won't let